loves. I just finished a workout, feeling good. I've honestly been having a strong debate if I want to make a smoothie or have avocado and toast, which I feel like I make every time when I do what I eat in a day, but truly that's like by far one of my favorite meals. Like breakfast, first off, is my favorite meal, and then avocado toast with eggs is just, I can't resist it. And I also found a better gluten-free bread, so now that I have this bread, I even crave it anymore. But then I'm also like, do I want a smoothie to make it quick? But it's actually still a little early, so I'm kind of like, I have time to make avocado toast, so I think I'm gonna do it. So I'm sorry in advance that your girl is making something that is truly the same as I always make, but I really am. I need it. I'm craving it. I'm fiending it. Here we go. All right, so another day of Sammy making avocado toast. I have this gluten-free bread. Really, you can find it at Whole Foods, but also farmers markets usually have the best gluten-free bread. And then I'm gonna use some coconut oil and chop up the bread while the eggs start cooking. I just season mine with salt and pepper. And then while that is going, I will make the actual avocado. I like to add salt, pepper, and if I had fresh lemon here, I would add that as well.
Shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all.
All right, next up, your girl got ready and decided she needed a snack about 2.5 hours later. So I'm just gonna chop up some carrots and celery and then add some hummus. Super easy. All right, your girl is just having a little snack. I don't always get to have a snack. Like, I try my best to be great at having snacks, but sometimes the days get the best of me and I just have my 3 main meals. But I really could not encourage this enough, you guys. I think if you are starting your journey, and I don't even know why I'm bringing this up, I just feel called to say this, but if you're starting your journey and you're like, where do I even begin with food? Because some people have snacks, some people intermittent fast, some people don't have bigger meals, and I think you have to really figure out what works for you. And when I say that, number one thing is just trying to at least have whole foods and healthier options in your routine. So before you even start to think like, how many meals should I be having, all of that, I think the biggest thing is where to start is actually trying to implement whole foods and healthier options. And once you get there, then you can start seeing like, okay, maybe I'm gonna try 3 small meals and 2 snacks a day. Okay, I see that I'm really hungry around 2 o'clock, so I think I need to have a snack after breakfast, especially after a workout. Do I feel like I got enough protein in my day? So those are like questions that I think are really helpful, but main thing to focus on is just make sure you're getting really good fats in, high protein, like hummus has protein, that's great. I had a really hard workout this morning. Then getting in my veggies, having some celery and carrots, and then yeah, just making sure every meal has protein. And then carbs are also really good. They actually give you energy, fuel your body. So I would encourage you to also make sure you have one meal that has carbs in it, and then healthy fats. So that's like nuts, olive oils, coconut oils, nut butters. Those are really things that are also just going to give you energy, fuel your body. So those were my little pointers. All right, I'm gonna start making lunch, but your girl just got a little flower delivery, which is so sweet. Everyone has truly been incredible during this time. Oh my God, they smell so good. Something that I actually would love is if anyone has any tips of how to have flowers last longer, I would love to know, because I do think I'm not the best caretaker to flowers. Like, I changed the water, but I still feel like they don't hold on as long as I would like, but also I just don't know how long flowers are supposed to last, but I just love them so much. Okay, Sammy. But honestly, these ones smell like extra incredible. Anywho, it is 2 p.m. now. Your girl is going to make some lunch. I got a little carried away, but that snack like nicely held me over. And I'm gonna make some chili. So I will say this would be usually a time where I would have loved if I meal prepped. Your girl did not meal prep. Honesty is key here, and I didn't. And I'm feeling like really like, Sam, why didn't you do that? So my goal right now is to make lunch and dinner kind of a can feed you both days moment so that I can meal prep for at least tomorrow, and then maybe tonight I'll make like my overnight oats, all of that. I just totally got caught up yesterday and didn't get to after the holidays and everything. I didn't do it, okay? I didn't do it. So gonna do that, gonna make some chili. I think I may have made it for you guys before. It's a recipe that's just so easy. You could either do it in an Instant Pot or you could just do it in a pot. I'm just gonna do it in a normal pot just because I'm gonna eat it right now. But I always say, like, if you could pick a tool, I would pick one tool. Anything I would pick, it would be an air fryer, and then after that it would be a crock pot or an Instant Pot. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the chili. All right, so I'm gonna link this recipe below because there is a lot of different ingredients. Ones that you can just have in your pantry, which is really nice. So usually you have them on deck, but I'm gonna link it below. Also, this recipe can definitely be vegan. I add ground beef, but really you can make it your own. Can you tell everyone how you feel about the chili?
Really good chili. Guys.
They can't see you.
Guys.
They can feel you.
Let me just take the camera for a moment. This chili is all time. It literally makes Hormel look bad. Some of the best chili I've ever had. Mm-hmm. Incredible. Really incredible.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, it is really good. I think I put too much hot sauce in. I probably should have toned it down a little bit on the hot sauce, but like overall, not too shabby.
Not shabby at all.
Not shabby at all. I feel like the consistency of chili, I like it to be a little bit more crumbly, and this one is because I let it sit for probably 40 minutes. But that's the best part. If you had an Instant Pot or a crock pot, you let the chili sit for some time and it gets kind of a nice crumbly consistency of like the protein in it. But you guys, you could also do this without, like I put ground beef, you could do this without it and just add, I mean, the beans are enough with protein, and then you could add some nutritional yeast on top. Also, if I didn't have avocado toast this morning, I could add avocado. You really could play into however you like it, but it's quite delicious. Ooh! Your girl is getting a little pooped. A little pooped. I feel like now that the sun goes down sooner, it gets me. I'm like ready for the wind down. But I did change into my cozy clothes, got out of that dress and finishing up some things. I think I'm gonna go on a little walk just like around my neighborhood. I need some like fresh air in my life. So I'm gonna do that, and then when I come back, I'm going to make dinner, which I wanted to share with you guys. Let me adjust this so you can see me a little more. Which I wanted to share with you guys that the recipe I'm gonna make tonight is actually from one of my girls who's a nutritionist. Her name's Mia from Gather Nutrition. I'll link her here. She's absolutely amazing. I kind of fell in love with her recipes. I think I made her pumpkin bread once. I've made her vegan pesto pasta. I fell in love with her recipes because she is a certified dietitian, but the recipes she makes are healthy, but they're also so delicious and tasty and nutrient dense. So I just appreciated that so much. So we honestly have connected, and I just really enjoy her and her recipes. So tonight I'm going to make one of her just super easy like chicken dishes. But on that note, we are gonna do a live together, her and I, And I just, obviously, if you guys don't know, I am a certified personal trainer, but I am not a certified nutritionist. So when I share my food, that's really just me sharing what I've learned, but I can by no means tell you exactly what to do. But me, on the other hand, can. So that's why I love talking with her and working with her. So we're gonna do a little Q&A. So I'm gonna post this on Instagram too for a little Q&A box. But if you guys wanna comment below what nutrition things you want to know or ask Mia, anything you want to ask a nutritionist would be the time. So she's gonna hop on, which I'm super excited, and I'm gonna ask her the question. So really just link below whatever's on your mind. There's no like right or wrong, and I'm just excited to chat. So that will be over on Form's Instagram. So I'll pop that up here too. It is Monday the 13th. So it's actually next week that we're gonna do the live. So next Monday, it's gonna be at 5 p.m. Pacific. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern. So I'm excited for us to have just like a little, it's like a little girls chat, you know? So leave your guys' questions here and I'll come back to this video to see what questions you guys have for Mia. But I'm gonna make her little chicken recipe super easy. Again, I'm gonna meal prep it so that it's doubled, or I think it already serves like a good amount, because I definitely don't feel like cooking tomorrow. That is for sure. Guys, I totally get you. Some days I like really do not want to cook at all. I want you guys to know, just like with working out, but even more with cooking sometimes I'm like so not in the mood, and those days I might eat something insanely random and like have tuna one moment, then all of a sudden just be like snacking all day. So not every day is perfection, but today, since I kind of have been doing so much computer work and meetings, it's a little bit easier for me than rather than my days a little more chaotic. But we're all doing the best we can, you know? So I hope this recipe that I'm gonna show later is just really nice, because it's gonna be super, super easy. Let's do it. All right, before I go on my walk, Liz brought these vegan and gluten-free desserts this morning, and I've been staring at them all day. JT already nibbled. Brownie is by far my favorite dessert. Like, I am obsessed with it. And JT said this brownie did not taste gluten-free, dairy-free, so we're gonna find out, but I'm gonna take a couple bites before I go on my walk. There's actually no way that this is gluten-free, dairy-free. It is the best brownie I've ever had in my life. I'm not even playing with you right now. I don't even know where these are from to share. You guys, I'm nervous. This can't be it. If I have like a stomach ache in about 10 minutes, Liz, I blame you. So good. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go on my walk. Wow. What the freak? Some good stuff. Let's go on the walk. I'm also going to link this recipe below for you guys, but it's super easy. It's a 1 sheet pan ordeal, which I love. But really, we're getting our nice protein in here, our healthy carbs, and our healthy fats with the sauce that I'm also going to add in. So it's gonna be a really nourished meal. Girl Mia said I have to try this sauce with it, so I gave in and I'm gonna make a sauce from scratch. It's actually super easy. You just have to have the patience. If you do not, you could use sauces that I'll show you guys in a second, but I am super excited to try this because she said it was incredible. All right, my loves, I'm gonna try this for the first time. Wow, actually so good and so fresh. I actually feel like this would taste even more incredible too on like tacos or something if you wanted to make it taco-y. Also, is this light so bright? I tried to like put a light there so that you guys can see me better, because I feel like every time I cook for dinner, it's like so dark in my house. But I wanted to share this because even working with Mia, we like talk about this all the time. You can always make your own dressings, but if you're like, that is just too much, hold on. I have like so many of these, but Primal Kitchen carries these. These are just my favorite ones because they're the cleanest. A lot of dressings you guys can have like a lot of different stuff in there that should not be in there. So finding clean and honestly high protein, like this one has, I guess this one's more actually has better fats, avocado oil, egg yolks, nutritional yeast, dill, like it has just really yummy things. So they have so many different options that I'm obsessed with that you could use as your salad dressing instead of making your own. But if you do like the taste of something fresh, making it on your own, or this is just too pricey, whatever it is for you, this is a great way you can just store it. Again, store it in your fridge, make enough that it could be servings for the week when you make salads. Super easy. It's always up to you. It's always preference. There's no right way, that's for sure, but this is actually incredible. Like I could eat it just like that. Okay, there's only 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the stuff in the oven. You guys know this is why I picked this recipe of hers tonight, because you guys know my thing is like put it all in the oven and just forget about it, and it was easy as that. I also was listening to a podcast while I was doing it, so it was just super informative, entertaining, made it a little more fun. And then I cleaned the whole kitchen while I made this as well, so it's just I don't have to do tons of dishes. It's like once you get into that routine, it's gonna be way more seamless, I promise. And I'm telling you, even when there's nights, JT and I, if you guys see my schedule, I always write when we're like ordering in or eating out, and like, don't get me wrong, there are days where I'm like, I don't wanna cook, and like, great. But the nights where I'm like, I don't really want to, but I totally could, I do always feel better once I do. I'm like, save $1, make them holler. You use your food in the fridge, and honestly, a lot of it tastes so, so good. So here we go. JT has to finish up some work, so I'm just gonna eat solo. I'm gonna drink, what flavor do I want? I'm going to do a poppy, but make it fancy. This is how you make your dinner fancy. There we go. Cheers. Yep, needed that. All right, you guys, well, I'm eating solo, but this is really freaking good. Again, so easy, really, really good. I added the spinach. I honestly would have probably added one more pepper because JT eats so much, and I probably could have had like one large pepper to myself, but I added the spinach and then just put the sauce on it, which the sauce is like, there's definitely enough for 4. So good. Okay, I'm gonna eat this, and I'll catch you guys after. All right, we're shutting down shop, so your girl's gonna go up. I'm bringing the rest of my brownie that I still have not fully finished, and then I'm gonna have it with my tea. Tea with chocolate is like, you have to try it, it's so good. Like I'll have my chocolate bar with my tea sometimes at night. It is so good, so I'm gonna try this brownie with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, a very realistic day of what I eat in a day. As always, I would have loved to meal prep more, but I really wanted to showcase to you guys some meals that I'm loving right now that are super easy, but are still really tasty and also provide that nutrients that we need. So yeah, let me know what videos you guys want to see next. All right.